You too. Hey man, we got wife realizes her husband is a wanted killer, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Attacked me from behind, or from behind side. I was facing the lake. I have a.
No. Oh, you have some in your on your stomach?
Damn. Bro was hitting her. That shit lame. Lame as hell, bro.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Someone came up and just shot my assistant manager.
Where is the shooter?
I don't have enough information. He's gone. He left in his car. He literally left.
My fault, bro.
Police in Carrollton,
Hey, I gotta
Texas,
stop doing that screaming. I gotta start doing that screaming shit whenever my mic drops, bro.
rushed to the workplace of
his car. He literally left a second ago.
Police in Carrollton, Texas rushed to the workplace of 24-year-old Alyssa Burkett
I be screaming like a little girl,
after
bro.
a co-worker called 911. He had heard gunshots outside the building. An unknown attacker had been waiting. The moment Alyssa arrived, he came at her with a gun and a knife. Within seconds, the only sounds in the air were her screams, begging for help.
Oh, boom! This what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck happened. It said her wife realizes that her husband is a wanted killer. So her husband, the one who probably killed Alyssa, right? This is just my prediction. Her husband probably the one who killed Alyssa. He fucked around and was fucking on Alyssa while he was married, right? He was cheating on his wife with had a what's it called? Alyssa was the mistress. Where I forgot the word. Like, had an affair. That's where I'm looking. He had an affair with Alyssa. Alyssa fucks around, gets pregnant. Alyssa says, "Oh, I'm pregnant. I'm keeping the baby." The nigga, he like, "No, the fuck you're not. Like, I have a family with I have all this, I have all that." Alyssa says, "Well, I'm keeping the baby, and I don't care what you guys say." And then the nigga, he says, "Oh, you're not fucking my life up." Just like Sharon Moore. This nigga, just Sharon Moore 2.0. And then he kills Alyssa.
By the time officers got there, it was too late. Alyssa was already dead. Her body lay near the entrance, stabbed more than 40 times with no sign of mercy.
Stabbed?
What the officers didn't know yet was
40
that
times?
this would become one of the most disturbing and complicated cases they had ever faced. In the days ahead, detectives would uncover a tangled mess, a list of possible suspects, bitter family conflicts, a custody battle over a child, dangerous levels of jealousy, and eventually, after years of twists, a court verdict that no one saw coming.
Yeah, you can see a look in his eyes too, boy. You can see a look in his eyes too, boy.
And eventually, after years of twists,
you can see that look in his eyes too, boy. He crazy. He not one of them ones, bro. He not one of them ones to fuck around with, man.
a court verdict that no one saw coming. All of it building into one of the most twisted
nigga
homicides
look like he
the
off
town
cocaine 24/7, bro.
had ever seen.
Cocaine lover 101.
I can't believe that my fiance would do something like that to a woman or to anybody.
I'm telling you, there's a side of him that you do not know.
Minutes later, several patrol units arrive at the scene. It's the parking lot of an apartment rental office on 1120 MacArthur Drive. Right by the entrance sits a gray Toyota Corolla. The driver's side window is shattered and bullet holes are clearly visible in the glass.
Any crime scene is going to be inside.
Right by the entrance sits a gray Toyota Corolla. The driver's side window is shattered and bullet holes are clearly visible in the glass.
Any crime scene is going to be inside that tape?
It's inside that tape.
All right. When I heard that pop, I turned around, I knew it was a gunshot.
She got shot in the car. Okay. You can see her handprints.
A few steps away, a knife sheath lies on the sidewalk, and just beyond that, the
Damn, niggas, shooting her wasn't enough? You had to stab her too? What the fuck?
wounded body of Alyssa Burkett. She had been shot in the face and
Bruh,
stabbed repeatedly.
That nigga must fucking hate her ass, dude. What
Violent
the fuck?
cuts all over her body.
What could cause a nigga to not only shoot, but you stabbed her 44 times? Like, bro, I'm trying to think, bro. Like, this nigga is crazy, dude.
Officers move quickly to secure the scene while paramedics fight desperately to
This
save
some
Alyssa's
serial
life.
killer shit.
But the blood loss and the sheer number of wounds make it
Yeah,
impossible.
bro. That's some Mission Impossible, my nigga. Rest in peace to
At
her,
exactly
of course.
9:12 a.m.
But like,
Alyssa's
bro,
dead.
like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was a paramedic, bro, and I was showing up to the scene where she got shot, I think they said she got shot in the eye, and then she got stabbed 44 times. I'm first and foremost, I'm like, damn, nigga, what the fuck, God, shit, what the fuck, nigga. And then I'm gonna probably keep it real. I'm like, hey, bro, like, rest in peace to her, bro. But like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, we low key may be wasting our time with this shit, bro. Like, nigga, she got shot once in her eye, and then she got stabbed 44 times. Like, bro,
Is confirmed. A medical team sets up a tent
that shit's mission impossible, dude.
there in the parking lot
Unless your name is Jesus Christ, you cannot, like, you can't bring, yeah, bro. That's
begin their
impossible.
examination of the body. At the same time, a crime scene investigator makes a chilling discovery. A tracking device hidden under the victim's car.
She got shot in the car. Okay. But you can see her handprints.
Don't touch anything, okay?
That device would later be sent to digital forensics for analysis. But before the results came back, detectives would turn to the victim's co-workers, eyewitnesses who had seen pieces of the attack, and begin to reconstruct exactly what happened that morning.
Did you see him holding the knife?
Yeah, in the hand. Were you here when everything happened?
Yes, I was thinking my...
According to reports, Alyssa arrived at the parking lot at 8:52 a.m.
Yeah, in the hand. Were you here when everything happened?
Yes, I was thinking my...
According to reports, Alyssa arrived at the parking lot at 8:52 a.m. She hadn't even gotten out of her car when a man stepped out of a black Ford SUV parked a few meters away. He calmly walked up and fired a bullet through the driver's side window. The sound of the gunshot echoed through the lot. Inside the building, Alyssa's coworkers jumped up from their desks in fear and rushed into nearby rooms to take cover. One of them was sitting right by the window at the moment of the attack.
We just getting our day started.
Okay.
Another witness said the attacker was a black man. It seems that after firing the shot, the killer turned back toward his own car as if he was about to escape. But in that moment, Alyssa, miraculously still alive, managed to get out of her car with great difficulty. She staggered toward the building entrance, pounding on the window and calling for help.
Oh, damn.
When the attacker saw she was still alive, he came back. This time, armed with a knife, he rushed at her and stabbed her 44 times in different parts of her body, killing her. Then he got into his car and
44? Like 10 times? Like, I feel like 10 times is like, bro, like 10 times, like, could have done the trick.
Unfortunately,
You know what I
there
mean?
were no security cameras around the
44?
building, so we don't have any footage of the attacker. But now, let's step in as criminal profilers and examine the scene piece by piece to understand what happened. This murder wasn't random or accidental. The choice of location, timing, and method shows that the killer knew the victim beforehand. The motive wasn't financial or sexual. Everything points to extreme anger and a desire to control the victim. This suggests the killer had some kind of emotional, familial, or competitive relationship with Alyssa. The attacker was armed with two types of weapons: a firearm for the initial attack or to incapacitate, and a knife to finish the job. This shows the crime was premeditated.
Why'd he drop the
The
knife?
GPS device found under the victim's car is one of the most important pieces of evidence, showing that Alyssa had been watched for a long time, not for theft, but for control.
And a nigga doing this shit in broad daylight just tells you how crazy the nigga really is, bro.
44
To stab a girl 44 times in broad daylight. Outside, I think what was she outside her job? That's some crazy shit.
stab wounds. That means the killer decided 43 times to strike again. What was going through his mind that he felt it wasn't enough and had to keep going, even though the victim had already been shot in the face?
She even said, I think he's the kind of person that's gonna try to kill me. And he did. And he did.
Alyssa Burkett was born on the last day of 1995 in a town near Dallas, Texas. After graduating high school, she went to college and studied history at a university in Southern California. When she was 22, she met a 33-year-old man from Northern California named Andrew Beard on Tinder. He was successful and
Nigga, that shit don't seem weird to y'all. 33 and 22, bro. Like, she just turned 19, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, but like, still.
wealthy, with a house that smelled of expensive wood and a private plane.
It's not,
parked
I don't know. I don't feel, it's not that weird, but like, bro, come on. You couldn't find no girl in your 30s, bro.
right outside.
That's a big
With a
ass
house
gap.
that smelled of expensive wood and a private plane parked right outside. Their relationship started casually. Some dates, some hangouts, nothing too serious.
Sometimes I be feeling like niggas who are like that, bro, they can't get no girl they age, bro. So that's why they go for like younger
until
girls.
one event changed Alyssa's life forever. Near the end of her relationship with Andrew, she found out she was pregnant. On July 23, 2019, Willow was born. By then, Alyssa and Andrew had already separated, but they decided to share custody of their daughter. Alyssa was the primary guardian, while Andrew spent a day or two a week with Willow. During this time, she started dating another young man named Ben. On the surface, things seemed relatively calm, but behind the scenes, there were custody disputes with Andrew and financial struggles that had thrown Alyssa's life into chaos. Later, when Andrew got engaged to a woman named Holly Elkins, the custody battles slowly cooled down. After about a year, Alyssa and Andrew finally reached an agreement over custody and child support for Willow. What's interesting is that, against all expectations, Alyssa and Holly actually got along well. In one message, Holly told Alyssa, "Look forward to having a healthy relationship with you and Ben." Alyssa replied, "I hope your influence helps, because I'd love nothing more than for us all to have a healthy relationship." But just a few months later, something strange happened. On August 6th, Holly called the police claiming that Teresa, Alyssa's mother, had attacked her. 2 officers were dispatched to the scene to investigate. Holly told them she was walking near the lake with Willow in her arms when suddenly Teresa came up from behind, grabbed the child, and started hitting and scratching her.
She literally attacked me from behind side. I was facing the lake.
Your hand?
I have a
No. Oh, you have some on your stomach?
Teresa,
damn.
during her interview with police, completely denied the incident, and since there wasn't enough evidence, the case was closed. On the surface, everything seemed...
Nigga, is this not evidence, though? Like, you think she just did that shit to herself? Like, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Do y'all niggas really think she just did that shit to herself?
During her interview with police, completely denied...
Like, bro. I mean, I understand some females are fucking crazy and they will actually do shit like this themselves just so they can, like, get a man in trouble or whatnot, bro. Or, like, whatever the case may be, a man, woman, whatever. Somebody they don't like, but, like, nigga, like, I low-key believe that shit, bro.
The incident, and since there wasn't enough evidence, the case was closed. On the surface, everything seemed to return to normal, until a few weeks later, when Carrollton police received a phone call from a man named Frank. He was reporting something suspicious.
I saw what I thought looked like someone just selling some drugs out of their truck, and I could smell it and I could see it. And
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
it's a little Toyota Corolla. I have a license plate, if that helps.
Okay, great. What was your last name?
Morrow.
Several officers were immediately sent to Alyssa's workplace. In the trunk of her car, they found a large amount of cash, packages of drugs, and a gun with its serial number removed. Alyssa was shocked. She insisted that none of it was hers, and that someone must have planted it to frame her.
No way.
Given her background, no criminal record, no history of drug use, and no ties to crime, the police decided not to pursue the matter any further.
Hey, what county is this in, bro? Bro, I need to come to this county, bro. These police are very fucking lenient, dude. What?
Now,
Shorty had a gun, Shorty had drugs on her, and Shorty had cash. All 3 signs pointing to her being a fucking drug dealer, and she still got off. And then not only that, the mom goddamn attacked the whatever Shorty name is, the new wife, and she got away with that shit too, bro. I need to come to this county. It's either that or these police crooked as hell.
When we put all the pieces of this puzzle together, from the exhausting custody battle to the untraceable gun and the drugs that had been planted far too professionally for a single mother, and then add Alyssa's mother's words on the day of the murder, that her daughter had warned her many times, "He's going to kill me one day," a clear pattern begins to emerge, and that pattern points directly to one man, Andrew Beard.
I knew that it was him when the drugs didn't work in the car for him to get the baby.
After that staged drug case, Alyssa was never the same. She kept saying that Andrew was following her. She told her friends over and over that when she walked down the street, she could feel someone watching her from behind.
Bruh, hold on, bro. Do y'all think that bruh did this because he found out what the mom did to his wife? So nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If the mom would just goddamn minded her fucking business, bro, I don't know if we would be in this situation right now.
Once, she turned and saw Andrew in his car. Another time, she spotted him while standing in line at a gas station. And once more, when she was leaving a store.
Hey, and don't... This nigga's weird as fuck for that shit. I forgot to mention. Nigga, you're weird as fuck. Let that bitch go. Let that shit go, bro. I know what happened. I understand. I know you mad. Let that shit go, you fucking weird ass nigga. You have a kid and a fucking wife to worry about, bro. And you over here worried about your fucking ex-girlfriend? And you're married? You're fucking, like... that's some loser shit, dude.
Alyssa
I know
was
what
so
she did, bro. What the mom did. I know you mad, bro, but like, bro, let that shit go.
frightened that she often asked her friends to walk her to her front door, telling them to check behind and make sure no one was following. She begged them
Like,
to
nigga,
lock the door.
at least do this shit to the mama, bro. Don't do this shit to
Right away.
like the mama was the one who did it allegedly, not the her daughter.
Around that time, she even started a GoFundMe campaign. In her post, she wrote, "At this point, I'm truly scared for my life and my daughter's life. Please help me with the legal costs for Willow's custody." That one sentence shows Alyssa wasn't just worried about a legal battle. She felt the shadow of a man who wanted to take her life.
Hi everyone.
Niggas like that, bro. When they were dating, did she not? Well, actually, I can't even say that shit because even if she did see signs, she went about it the right way.
Past year, I have been going through a custody battle, a very ugly one. I have a 1-year-old child. It's taken a toll on my.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was her in this situation, bro, I would just say, "Hey, here, keep the baby, keep the baby, keep the baby, bro, keep the baby, 100%. You get full custody, my nigga, Cause I feel like, bro, I don't give a damn, bro.
Mental and physical health.
I'll get that nigga
With
whatever
that
the fuck
being
you
said,
want, bro.
I've
That shit's some
become
scary
a
shit,
lot
dude.
Stronger.
Pause.
In the
like,
process,
fuck off, bro.
and I guess just my message is, no matter what you're going through, stick it out.
But he
you
isn't
can do
doing this
it,
over
and
custody.
Stay strong.
But even with all of this, there's still one question we
What's
don't
he
have a
doing
clear
this for?
answer for. If Andrew was the killer, then who was the black man that witnesses saw? Two possibilities are on the table. Either Andrew himself carried out the attack in
Niggas always
disguise,
blaming black people, bro. What the fuck a black person gotta do with this shit, man? Always
using
blaming the
makeup
blacks.
or different clothing to either Andrew himself carried out the attack in disguise using makeup or different clothing to hide his identity.
Nigga put on black. I ain't gonna lie, this shit smart as fuck, bro. If I was white, like on some real shit, that's like smart as hell. I would put on blackface to when I commit a crime, bro.
Or he
Like, real
hired
shit.
someone else to
It's
do
actually
it.
smart.
Maybe a friend, maybe
And then
a
like I would
ruthless
put on
man.
I would put on like long sleeve shirt, long sleeve pants, like whoop the whoop. I'll put a hoodie on my head or some shit or a hat, and then I would put blackface all over my face, bro.
Desperate for money.
But hey,
Whatever
blackface not cool. All you white people watching that shit.
the truth, finding this person would bring investigators one step closer
Don't
to
do no
solving the
blackface,
mystery.
man.
With that, police obtained a warrant and headed to Andrew's home.
Carrollton Police Department search warrant. If you're in there, come out with your hands up.
At the same time, a statewide alert went out for two vehicles, a white Ford F-150 registered to Andrew and a black SUV.
Yeah.
The same one
I put
multiple
so much
witnesses
blackface on, I would look like a damn
reported seeing
shit.
at the crime
Damn, I
scene.
can't say that shit.
A few hours later, Andrew's white truck was found. Police had pulled him over for a routine traffic violation. Officers ordered him out of the vehicle, and without any resistance, he was arrested on the spot. In the passenger seat was his fiancée, Holly Elkins, and in the back seat sat Willow, Alyssa's daughter, who by then had been placed in Andrew's full custody.
The daughter's in a car seat in the back seat.
Oh damn, she really did it.
My part was to just find you. That's all they asked me.
Hey, but
Since
this nigga may really be the problem, bro. Cause I feel like she taking all the steps to get away from this nigga. She gave bro full custody. She taking all the
Initial
steps to get away from this nigga, bro.
evidence against Andrew wasn't strong enough to hold him in jail. He was released just a few hours.
What was it?
Since the initial evidence against Andrew wasn't strong enough to hold him in jail, he was released just a few hours later. But what Andrew didn't know was that police had already decided to dig deeper into his life. The first step, a search warrant for his truck and his home. The first thing officers found in Andrew's house was an envelope covered in messy handwriting. Inside were notes with Alyssa's workplace address, the make and color of her car, and even her daily schedule.
Bro, niggas be dumb as hell, bro. Why the fuck would this not be the first thing you got fucking... Like, bro, burn this shit up. Put everything... Put all... Like, bro, this is the easiest shit to burn up, bro. You fucking dumb piece of shit. I hope you get caught for this shit, bro.
Among those notes was the name Frank Marrow, the same man
I
who
hope
had
you
called...
get caught for this shit, bro. Because obviously, you did not want to get away with this shit. If you did not get rid of this paper.
police
bro.
a month earlier to report the drugs and gun in
This
Alyssa's
shit's
car.
stupid as hell,
Okay,
dude.
great. What was your last name?
Morrow.
On the table, investigators also discovered a special charger and a portable battery. The model and serial number matched exactly with the GPS tracker that had been hidden under Alyssa's car.
So we found this GPS tracker box.
At the same time, the full report on Andrew's car came in. Inside a backpack on the back seat, police found a pair of men's hiking boots, soaked in bleach and cut into pieces. It was clear someone had been trying to erase his tracks. Next to the boots were 2 bottles of professional makeup in dark brown shades, something that could make light skin look much darker.
Yeah, she did put on blackface.
That's when the first theory was confirmed. The killer had tried to disguise himself using makeup and clothing to appear like a black man.
Oh, that shit's
Investigators
smart,
also
bro.
uncovered paperwork for a black Ford Expedition SUV registered in Andrew's name. GPS data showed that just half an hour after the murder, around 9:30 a.m.
I will say that's the only smart thing bro has done, bro. The blackface, that shit was low key smart. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with blackface, bro. But that, hey, clap it up, damn, bro. That shit was low key smart, nigga.
The vehicle was parked near an apartment.
Shit, I would never thought about doing some shit like that.
A few blocks from
I would just
Andrew's
put on a ski mask like all them other niggas be doing.
home. Inside the SUV, an apartment building only a few blocks from Andrew's own home. Inside the near an apartment
This nigga
building
moving
only a
in
few
quicksand. What the fuck you doing, bro? Run. The fuck? If it's either you gonna run or you not gonna run, my nigga.
blocks from Andrew's own
Fuck.
home.
Nigga moving in quicksand.
Inside the SUV, officers found bloodstains on the seat and floor. DNA testing later confirmed it belonged to Alyssa. And finally, the last piece of the puzzle. Right by the car door, police discovered a fake beard, the exact same kind Alyssa's co-worker had described the attacker wearing during the assault. With all this evidence, there was no doubt left. Andrew Beard was arrested once again, this time charged with first-degree murder, and taken to the Dallas Police Department jail.
You have a baby and you have a wife, bro. At some point, you gotta put your fucking pride aside and be like, bro, this shit not worth it, bro. At some point, you gotta put your pride aside and be like, you know what, it's not worth it, bro. I gotta be here for my kid to watch my kid grow up, bro.
Beard's bond
now,
is set at $1 million. He is currently in the Dallas County
now
jail.
This nigga
charged
not
with
gonna be
murder.
there for his kid. Nothing, dude.
And police
No
say
dance, no prom, no none of that shit.
it's very clear this killing was
No
not
graduation.
random. It was planned, and it was personal.
A few days later, Holly voluntarily went to the police to talk about the events that had happened. This is where the story enters a whole new phase. There was even a possibility that she herself could have been the next victim.
So I just told all my friends and family that I'm engaged to the most wonderful man on the planet.
Yeah.
And now people want me to believe that he's not that.
And there are so many emotional
Man, were there no
roadblocks
signs,
for you
though?
to try to
Like,
believe that.
The fuck?
I get that.
The nigga was literally stalking her and killed her. And not only did that nigga damn near tortured her to death, bro. The nigga fucking shot her in the eye, started driving back, and before he could drive out the fucking parking lot, he thought to himself, you know what? That's not enough. He stopped the fucking car, put that motherfucker in reverse, got to where she was. She was help, help, help. You're like, ain't no help, bitch. Brought her to the ground, just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just start 7, 9, 10, 41, 2, 3, 4, 4, and done.
I
Like,
can't
damn,
believe
nigga.
that my fiance.
Like, bro, you can't convince me there weren't any type of signs, bro. Like, on some, you cannot convince me there weren't no signs, bro.
would do something like that to a woman or to anybody, but a woman.
And she was lucky to still be alive. But none of that seemed to matter. Holly kept insisting that Andrew had been at the house during the incident. She said the accusations were unbelievable and that the evidence couldn't convince her otherwise.
Telling you there's a side of him that you do not know. There are a few hours that you know he was not in that house.
You cannot tell me that I feel that way, sir.
I can tell you that because I know that for a fact that he was out of the house, Holly.
I don't know that for a fact. I am a total stage 5 clinger girlfriend. I'm always up his ass. I find it hard to believe.
The interview ended without any concrete results, and Holly left the police station. 2 weeks into Andrew's detention, something unexpected happened.
A Rowlett man accused of shooting, then stabbing to death the mother of his child is free on bond this afternoon. And the victim's family believes he is a threat to public safety.
On October 21st, 2020, Andrew Beard's $1 million bond was paid. And despite all the evidence against him, he was released from jail.
Hey, how y'all feel about bond? Like, bro, I feel like even if you out on bond, you're mentally in jail, bro. Like, I honestly believe this shit, bro. Like, I feel like if I did a crime, dude, God forbid I ever do a crime this serious, or even a crime in general, bro, and you know what I mean, I get bond, but I know I did that shit, and I know I'm going to jail. Even after bond, even like I know they're gonna prove me, I'm gonna get proved guilty, right? If I know I'm gonna get proved guilty and go to jail for a long time, bro, what the fuck is getting bond gonna do for you, bro? Like, on some real, like, nigga, posting bond, I feel like that shit just a waste of fucking money. Because, nigga, mentally, you're still fucked up, bro. Mentally, you're in jail, my nigga. Mentally, you're gonna be thinking, oh, shit, bro, like, I better cherish these moments now. Like that's like even at best, bro, you're gonna be thinking I better cherish these moments now because in a couple months I'm gonna be in jail, and like you're just gonna be training your mind, bro. You feel what I'm saying? To be in jail. But how y'all feel about that shit, man? Because I don't know.
Alyssa's family was shocked when they heard the news, not just because Andrew was
I feel like being out on bond is like one of the best pump fakes of all time. That is one of the best pump. Like, oh nigga, I'm free. Then a couple months later, yeah, the court has sentenced you to 20 years in jail, without the possibility of parole. And not like, bro, now like you feel what I'm saying, bro? I feel like that's the biggest pump fake of all time, dude.
But because they felt
unless you know you're gonna get proven innocent,
were now in danger.
But even if, bro, you still gonna in the back of your mind like, oh damn, bro, like I could still possibly go to jail.
Sure. They worried he might try to hurt them, or worse, take the opportunity to escape and never show up in court. At this stage, the case moved to the federal level and the FBI got involved. 8 days later, Andrew was arrested again, this time for a different reason, possessing an illegal silencer. ATF agents
niggas
searched
be
his
stupid, bro. Like, bro, come on, dude.
Home and found a silencer with no serial number or permit.
Like, bro, you know they got your ass for murder. You know that you're out on bond for murder, right? And you still have a weapon on you, or like a silencer isn't technically a weapon, but still, you have an attachment to a weapon on you. Nigga, are you fucking mentally incompetent, bro? Come on, dude.
In his closet. Under federal law, possessing such a device is a serious crime. Andrew went back to jail and this time stayed for a full 18 months.
A Rowlett man accused of murdering the mother of his child has been arrested on a new charge.
People could not believe that Andrew Beard was out of jail after posting a $1 million bond. Now the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Texas has found a way to charge him federally, and he is right back behind bars.
By law, the case should have moved to trial next, with the jury deciding the final verdict. But criminal cases don't always follow the rules, especially when a key player goes missing.
She'd already ordered her Uber and never came back.
After Andrew's arrest, Holly disappeared. Without saying a word or even saying goodbye to her fiancé, she returned to Michigan and cut off all contact. She rented a new apartment, bought a luxury car, and started a new relationship with another man. But the turning point...
Bruh, this bitch was a gold digger, bro. I ain't gonna... It ain't making her sound like she as soon as that nigga gets arrested, like, bro, as soon as the nigga gets arrested, she goddamn hit. She go back home and get in a new relationship. Like, actually, the going back home part isn't the bad part. It's the part that she got in a new relationship. Nigga, are you serious? Did you bro? What the fuck?
Came exactly when everyone thought the story was over. On June 15th, 2022, Andrew decided to speak, but not out of remorse or a guilty conscience. He had no choice. He wanted to cooperate and give information, hoping to get a reduction in his sentence.
If you were to ask me whose idea was what, drugs and the planning of drugs was Elkin's. It was made very clear to me that
nigga not even calling his ex-wife by her real name, bro. It's either that nigga is fed up with her, bro, or that nigga was paying her for to be like that. It's either that or that wasn't technically a real relationship. Like the nigga was just damn near paying for pussy.
Drugs was Elkin's. It was made very clear to me that your previous methods was Elkin's. It was made very clear to me that your previous methods aren't working. This is what you're going to do now in order to prove that that you're worthy.
Andrew claimed that Holly was not who she appeared to be. From the very beginning, he said she didn't like Alyssa and wanted to be the only player on the stage of Alyssa and Willow's life. And to reach that position, she had to eliminate her rival. According to Andrew, all the schemes came from Holly's mind. Planting the drugs and gun, staging the attack by Alyssa's mother.
Bro, that nigga over here, I think he only saying that shit because she moved on, bro. I feel like, bro, I don't believe it. I ain't gonna lie. I do not believe this shit.
Even hiring a private
I do, but I don't.
investigator to secretly gather information on Alyssa.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me.
But when all of that failed, she entered a new game. A game where she wasn't just controlling anymore, she became a direct threat.
Like, I was emotionally drained, and at that point,
like, look at her eyes, bro. Like, her eye, like, this is why I said I wouldn't be surprised. Look at them eyes, bro. Them eyes ain't
threat.
Like, I was emotionally drained. And at that point, I just basically said, okay, and became submissive to whatever she wanted me to do. That's the task I did. It was, you're going to dress up as a different person, essentially. You're going to wear this dark makeup. That was her plan. That was how it's going to be done. It does look planned out because it was. The process was planned out.
That makes sense,
It seemed
though,
that the murder
shit.
plan was a test of Andrew's manhood, and he may have truly
planned out.
It seemed that the murder plan was a test of Andrew's manhood, and he may have truly believed.
Hey, bro, let me tell y'all like this, bro, because they just said that old girl was like, she made the test, right, and the test was a test of, she made the thing, whatever it's called, and it was a test of his manhood. So basically, old girl was testing his manhood. Nigga, don't you ever, I'm talking to men here, don't you ever let no fucking women test your fucking manhood, bro. They don't have zero clue of what it's like to be a man, and we don't have zero clue of what it's like to be a woman, bro. I'm not gonna say don't let no girl tell you how to be a man, but nigga, do not let no fucking random, like, bro, the only girl, your mama, your sister, like, girls who you actually know, like, have good fucking values in life, bro. Don't, come on, dude.
To succeed.
Don't be no lame like that. I hate that shit, dude. And you know how girls be over here like, well, you ain't no man if you don't do, bitch, the fuck you know about being a man? You don't even have your fucking pops in your life, my nigga. You don't even know, nigga, the fuck, you don't even have a man in your life. What the fuck, how you gonna tell me how I should be a man?
Holly had planned everything
So
for
yeah,
2
bro, in conclusion, bro, don't let no girl goddamn dictate you and try to manipulate you and, oh, bro, well, if you do this, that's gonna make you a man. Don't believe that shit.
Weeks before the murder, how Andrew should disguise himself to make his face look darker, what time to be at the scene, what to wear, and where to escape afterward. She had even prepared a few messages to boost Andrew's confidence while carrying out the plan.
I'm not coming home to bullshit. I hope you handle it. It'll be a whole different conversation if I feel like you ride. If not, then I don't know. I don't want anyone who's a pussy to some low life. Why would your dumbass send this nigga in text messages? This shit, dude.
Usually we look for the killer.
That's why she left. That's why she fucking left to Michigan.
Sometimes we have to look for the person who created the killer. In this case, Holly didn't pull the trigger and the knife was never in her hands. But if she hadn't existed, this crime probably never would have happened. In mid-July 2023, Holly Elkins was arrested.
Hey, bro, y'all see what that makeup do to a woman? Shit. Damn, nigga, look at her right
Trigger,
here.
And the knife was never in her hands.
Look how pretty and
but
shit.
If she hadn't existed, this crime probably never would have happened. In mid-July 2023, Holly Elkins was arrested at Miami Airport just after returning from her vacation in the Dominican Republic on charges of conspiracy to commit murder.
I think it's just because it's so. I think a big factor is because the camera's so close up.
Trial on April 10th, 2024, the prosecutor opened with a striking line. Andrew Beard is a monster, but he's Holly Elkins' monster. Messages exchanged between the couple proved their relationship had always...
Baby mama, you continue to put baby mama first. I don't want or need any bullshit. Like, bro, if your girl takes you this shit, run. Like, this is, run, bro. Run.
He's been toxic and controlling. Just 2 months after meeting, Holly had already sent Andrew a message. Your baby mama owns you. You continue to put
y'all see how she's trying to gaslight him and shit. Look.
I don't want or need any bullshit from anyone. Police reports show that from that moment Holly began want or need any bullshit from anyone. Police reports show that from that moment Holly began investigating trackers, surveillance tools, and ways to control positions. By September 2020, everything was part of her detailed plan. On September 13th, Holly and Andrew bought that black Ford together. The next day, Holly purchased the dark brown makeup for disguise. On September 19th, the pair went to a store and bought the same model of bullets and knife that would later be found at the crime scene. Why did she do all this? The prosecutor argued that it all stemmed from Holly's obsession with gaining control over Willow. But if you look deeper, the child was more than just a custody battle. Willow was a symbol. To Holly, Willow wasn't just a child. She was a flag at the peak of a mountain she didn't want anyone else to climb.
Bro, so who's Willow stay with now? Cause everybody she know is goddamn either dead or in jail. That shit sad. I feel bad for the kid, bro. And rest in peace to the real mom.
That's what we did. It was always me and her, my best friend. Like, that was my person. I want mama.
Hey, bro, and something I didn't even fucking think about. I don't want to say a cuss word after I say holy, but bro, like, listen, dude. So they said, Holly. They said that after Bro got locked up, right? Bro, she just left, nigga. Mind you, they had full custody of the fucking baby. So what the fuck? Oh my god, she's selfish as hell, dude. Wait, Willow will go up with her aunt and grandma. Alright, that's what's up. I wonder. Damn. What's 2 life sentences though? It depends what state you're in. But shit. He only got 43 years for killing? For that brutal ass murder? The fuck? That little serial killer ass nigga, bro? Hey, god damn, nigga. I'm gonna see you on the next one though, boy.